Hi everyone. In this video, I'd like to show you how to search for articles that would count towards your requirement to find primary sources. You might not need to do this if you use the Bedford Reader and you have enough primary sources in that book. But if you'd like to look for some, I want to show you what we have that will help you. Most of our databases don't go back very far. So if you're doing anything between 1945 and 1980, you're going to have a hard time finding articles, except we do have the Los Angeles Times all the way back to 1881. And so I want to show you how to search that. And the methods I show you will be the same search methods you could use for U.S. major dailies or Ethnic News Watch. Those come from the same company. So I'm going to click on this database, and up here's where I put my search terms. So one thing you might want to know before you do your search is, when did your event happen? So I looked up when we landed on the moon, and that was on July 20th, 1969. So if I want to find articles from that time, I'm going to want to try to get back that far. So first I'm going to put, it was, because of my reading, I know it was Apollo 11. And I'll just say and moon. And I'll do a search. So I did get some. This one's from 1969, but this one's from 2004. So what I want to show you how to do is to get only the older articles, or at least to get them first. So on the left, what you want to do is change the sort to oldest first. Now some of these, wow, some of these are really old, so I'm not sure why that is. So we're going to want to make sure we get to the right dates. So what you can do is you can actually put in a date range. So let's say I want to look at least a few days around the 20th. Normally, remember, newspapers didn't come out right away. So even if they landed on the 20th, the newspaper articles wouldn't be in until the 21st. But there also were probably a lot of articles just before it happened. So let's say I want to do 1969, and then I'll do July, so 07, and I'm going to say back to the 18th. And then in the to box, I could say 1969, 07, we'll say 25. So now I'm only looking at articles from those days. So you see I have a lot fewer. So this one is from before they landed. And then they'll get later as we go down. It was a big event, so there's a lot of articles about it. So you could decide this is too many, and you could maybe not put in till the 18th. But you can just sort of page through them. So I paused the video so you wouldn't have to watch me page through. But so here's an article from July 21st, 1969, and it's talking about the moon landing and the quote that Neil Armstrong said that day. So if you wanted this article, click on the full text, and here's the article. And it's even giving you an image of it. So if you want to get this article, if you're on your own machine, you could download it and just put it wherever you want. But if you're on one of the computers in the library, you might want to email it. So you have to click on those dots, and then here's the email choice. And in here, they're not going to let you pick the Chicago style citation, so you'll have to work on the citation. But they'll send you the MLA one, so you'll at least have the information. So you put in your email, put in your name, you could change the subject if you wanted, and then just hit continue, and you'll email it to yourself. On this citation page, they do let you change the format. So here is Chicago 17th edition. So you could copy and paste this citation into a Word doc or a Google Doc and then hold on to that and use it when you need to make your works cited or your bibliography. And then once you have that article, you can go back to the results and then pick what else you like. So remember, for something to count as a primary source, it has to be from the time of the event, not an article that was written in 2025 looking back at the moon landing. You want it to be from the time of the moon landing. Okay, good luck in your search, and if you need help, please talk to a librarian.